to the party, and we're continuing the trek forth through the Inner Geekdom tournament, set forth by Mike K.O. Kalinowski.
But first, we have merch, guys.
Merch?
We have it on Spreadshirt / Late to the Party, and we have a couple designs on there, especially one that was designed by our own Janine the Machine.
Check it out. It's exciting for us. That aside, with the plug, we've got Jandreau going up against a newcomer, a newbie, who we've only, I don't even think, met. She's been around, but yeah, Dan Merle's other half.
Yes, we've seen her around for sure when we go to the big events, and when Merle was there, she was always there. So I'm really, really excited to see her put her knowledge to the test in the Inner Geekdom tournament.
So we've got a very interesting who you got. We've got Knopic, or we've got Jandreau. And in this situation, even though we've seen Jandreau perform and we've seen him come out on top in an Inner Geekdom 5-way.
Yeah, I'm actually going to go with Knopic. I think that she could take it. Being in close proximity to Dan Merle and loving movies herself, I believe that she does have the knowledge. I mean, she's been around like the movie area with Screen Junkies and all that good stuff. So I have to believe that she knows her stuff in the movie trivia, especially in Inner Geekdom.
She's with Dan Merle. It's just gotta come across that in their courting periods, they were talking about movies. You know, that's just how it is for diehard, crazy, geeky movie fans. So she's gotta know her stuff. Which is a shame because Jandreau has made it to, you know, beating Kalinowski, actually. Kalinowski kind of beat himself, Puddin'. But yes, it's tough, and I would have to go for Knopic as well. So that's for you, Janine the Machine. But we are going to get into the battle between Jandreau and Knopic now. I love how confident he is, though, in the Schmoedown now.
I love her hair. It's so purple.
It is the Inner Geekdom tournament, and man, we have a rookie, and we have a vet inside of the Inner Geekdom tournament. I'm joined by Ken Napsok.
Oh, there I am. Yeah. I didn't think you were the whole match. I was going to say a
You're a
word.
good friend of mine.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
Is that right? After all you've done to me.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm excited. We've got a rookie, like you said, and this is where
Ken.
you make your name. You come in, you swing, you take some wild punches against a veteran. You can come out on top and really cement yourself in the Inner Geek.
Well, this tournament has been something crazy. I mean, you look at what Mike, the Killer Kalinowski, has done. He's turned this whole league upside
Killer
down
again,
on its
huh?
head, and he told the commissioner, Thad Williams, that no, we're not doing a fatal five, we're doing a tournament. And these competitors, a lot of competitors who were not in this tournament before or even in consideration, now find themselves in a position with 4 wins. They could be playing Jason Justice Inman for that championship, and that is the case with our rookie here today, the amazing Mara Knopic, who makes her debut against Crazy Jandreau.
Knopic.
Sorry, you talk about Mike Kalinowski.
Sorry. Not really.
That happened between Jandreau and
We're Mexicans, so we turn everything into a
Jandreau to this day.
Yeah, absolutely. This is going to be. I know Mara. I know Mara well. I've dined with her, and I've partied in the streets of New Orleans with her.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone should just overlook her in this moment here. She's got a lot of skills, a lot of strengths, and really loves this stuff.
No. The Inner Geekdom
here.
We got nothing but stock photos of Mara.
The Inner Geekdom is not a division that you just walk into and go, oh yeah, I can do that, because you will get eaten up alive by the amount of knowledge here. And I've spoken with Mara many times, and to her credit, and definitely my old brain cells, she's been asking me for a long time, but I want to play, and I said, yeah, we'll get you a match. And I said to her recently, you should play. She's like, I've been asking you for a year. You tell me when. I'm like, what? So now she is in the tournament. She is here playing Jandreau, who has tasted victory before. He's been in 2 free-for-alls. He is a vet now in this league. So that alone could be intimidating.
We were there when he made his
debut. How the
debut.
amazing one does in her debut.
Free-for-all last year.
You know, he's had some ups, he's had some downs.
He didn't do too well.
He rides a cool motorcycle sometimes around town, like he's James Dean, post-breakfast. You know, so I mean, so this is a key match for him.
All right, well, let's hear from both Crazy Koi Jandreau and the amazing Knopic. Here we go.
So I'm back. I love the Inner Geekdom. It is my place. It is where I like to thrive. This is the stuff I know. This is the stuff I love. These are my people. This is what I want to be good at, and I love being here.
I'm Mara. I love movies. I have been begging Christian for a long time to let me finally come over and compete in the Inner Geekdom tournament.
So the beauty of Mr. Puddin himself
made in the 80s.
is because the man claims to know his stuff, and man, he
Mr.
does know
Puddin.
his stuff, but I know
shirt.
more. I just don't know it under pressure, so I've been training under the lights.
Color,
I've been trying to hone the
Color
skills. I've
Bright?
been trying to
Is
know
that
what it's like under that SAT, like, duress. Because I'm going to take down Mike, that's the goal, and then Edmund's next.
You know, I grew up in the 90s
Rainbow
when
Bright.
being a geek
Rainbow
among Star
I just saw
Wars,
Made in the
got
80s. I didn't
mercilessly
realize
bullied.
Rainbow
and
Bright
this is a
was
place
there.
where I can finally
Wow.
shine
Rainbow
and
Bright's
take
so
that
much
strife
Rainbow.
and turn it into something glorious.
Oh, it's like
a title that
It does
doesn't
look like
actually
Rainbow
mean
Bright.
anything in the real world.
So I know Mara in real life. Obviously, I've never fought her. She's fantastic. She's brilliant. She's like a nuclear physicist. She's got like 18 PhDs. I don't know, but she's wicked smart. So I'm excited for the challenge. I don't know how she fights. I've never seen it, but I know the woman herself is brilliant. So I can't wait to see how that plays off.
Koi has this just frenetic energy, and sometimes that can be a strength for him, and sometimes I think he gets caught up in his own head, spun in a web, if you will. And I think that it could go either way. Could be anybody's game today.
I want nothing more than to show the internet that, hey, I've had some rough runs, I've had some rough rounds, I have completely faltered under pressure, but I want to show the internet I know this stuff because I love it, and I love you guys. The Schmoedown fans are some of my favorite people in the world, so this is more for you than it is for me.
Him and Sean Gerber actually wore the same shirt by accident at the live event.
I think that you're wonderful. But I don't know if you are suited to continue in the Inner Geekdom tournament at this time, because I'm going to be amazing.
So I think Mara, having never been in this situation, is going to realize that it's not just knowing stuff, it's the experience. I know this stuff, and the experience always tears me apart. I think she's a brilliant girl that's going to see all the facts, but in the moment she needs them, won't be able to find which one. That's my theory, and I hope that's how it works out, because that's how I'm going to win.
It's a good theory.
It is a very sound theory, for sure.
I like both of the statements there, too. It's, you know, you had Koi saying that he and to nobody's surprise, he's taking some shots at Mike Kalinowski.
Yeah.
You know, he's saying the fact that he still has that victory. Those two need to do battle eventually, and I think that secretly I wouldn't be surprised if Mike Kalinowski's rooting for Jandreau to win so he can get his hands on him. But then again, you know, then you have Mara who says, "I am confident. I want to play. I know these categories. Let's get to it." And she gave Koi respect, but she said, "Get out of my way." Basically, I'm coming in here to play, and I gotta respect that.
Absolutely, I respect it.
All right, Ken, give me the tail of the tape.
Tail of the tape, starting with Crazy Koi. Here, his strengths include, of course, Marvel. He's the host of Marvel Movie News. Fast talking. He's one of the fastest talkers in the biz. And for some reason, a mustache. Also his strength, it actually works. With Amazing Mara, we've got her strengths here. I asked her before the match, I go, give me your strengths so I can
Rainbow
tell
Bright
the
lore.
fine folks what to expect. And she said, yes, I'm an expert in the Dewey Decimal System, thermodynamics, and Rainbow Bright lore.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Maybe not wanting to give the strengths. I like that. It's smart.
Is that how lore spelled though? I've never seen it like that.
All right. Ken, you ready to go?
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the
Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
3 rounds in the Inner Geekdom tournament. Introducing first. Making
Kick a joy.
I know, I can't think of anything
Through an
else except that.
asteroid. Till the princess
amazing.
is annoyed. It's a good song. So good the way that guy put it all together. Yeah.
Ready to go? Yeah, as the process
I found these backstage.
They work.
You like it, right?
Finders
Not even
keepers.
2 seconds and it's stealing
Finders,
from the
yeah,
front.
I like that a lot.
There's a sick lost and found back there. I got pockets full.
All right, right away she has.
First competitor to steal things.
Your heart
Well,
too.
claim them.
There we go. Okay. Don't encourage thieves. All right, here we go. And her opponent, with a record of 1 win, 2 defeats in the Inner Geekdom division. He is crazy. He is coy. He is.
Is he gonna come out wearing the? Okay, that's good. Yes, love it.
Looking all fancy.
Coming in with that spider. Look at that.
That like
comes in. He's coming in hot.
On tops with Makuga's.
All right, so
Yeah, except it's thematic as well.
Here's how round number 1 works. Then
Let's get ready to Schmoedown!
All right. Question 1 in round number 1 is in the realm of Star Trek. Which Star Trek film has the final appearance of Leonard Nimoy as Spock?
Off to the races right here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please, and Coy.
It's Star Trek 7 with a subtitle.
That is incorrect, Mara.
Star Trek Into Darkness.
That's correct for 1 point, Mara.
See, I don't remember him physically being there.
But he was there because he was on the screen.
Yeah, but I remember him talking in the hangar with... I'd count that as the final,
What
but...
character
Yes.
in the Lord of the Rings film?
Can I plug my show one-on-one?
Nah, let's not do that. Oh, 101.
Damn it, I don't know the
Interview
difference.
Dominic Monaghan. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and Mara.
Meriadoc Brandy Buck.
That is correct. Mary would have been good too.
See, I
and Coy.
put
I had the
Pippin.
wrong answer of Pippin.
Oh, and
Mary.
And not Penny's boat.
Mara goes up 2-0 here as we get to our next question.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Category of the MCU.
I don't know the
Which planet
difference.
is home to the Nova Corps in Guardians of the Galaxy?
I do know this one.
No, but I did take a
I don't
ride.
remember the planet name.
4, 3,
Yeah, I
Come on,
don't.
girl.
Oh,
2,
yeah, I don't remember.
1. Pens down, please, Coy.
I finally know an answer, and it's Xandar.
That is correct.
It
Mara.
is.
Xandar.
You also
I can only
have-
say it the way John C. Reilly says it. Like,
All right,
when I
first
hear
question
it,
comes in
it's
the
John C.
category
Reilly
of
saying it.
Harry Potter. What kind of creature was Voldemort feeding off in the Forbidden Forest in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone?
I know
I'm not
this.
supposed to say his name, though, right? Am I cursed?
It's okay now,
Right
he's dead.
What happens?
You're cursed.
5,
You're cursed.
3, 2, 1. Pens
A
down.
harsh
Mara.
life.
A unicorn.
Correct.
He's got
Coy.
T1000 blood.
Not a centaur.
Oh no. Mara.
No.
4-1 here.
Since
Centaur is the one
Amazing
that
so
told him
far.
about that it was a
4-1
unicorn.
as
Yep.
we get
Feeding
to
off.
the next question.
I'm a big advocate for unicorn rights everywhere.
That's right.
DC movies is your next category.
And I want to see more centaurs in life.
DC movies. DC movies. How many Superman movies featured Gene Hackman as Lex Luthor?
I know this one.
We're going through them right now.
Yeah, we are.
My favorite of all time. 5,
Lex Luthor, ruler of Australia.
3.
God, 3 is so terrible.
Coy.
Like I said,
That is
we're going
correct.
through them right now.
3.
Wow,
Still
that's
perfect. 5-2.
We're struggling through 3.
The first round here.
All right.
Get to our next question.
Sixth question comes in the category of The Hobbit films. In which of the Hobbit films do we get a cameo from Elijah Wood as Frodo?
Five, 4, 3,
I know this is wrong because I think it's the first one.
and 1. Pens down, please. Mara.
Damn it.
An Unexpected Journey.
Correct. Coy.
Damn
The
it.
third one.
No, it,
Yeah,
it,
see?
it was the first one.
first
and
one.
still
I
in
was
the
gonna
second
write the
one,
third
title
one.
of the movie, but Mara gets that one. 6-2. Corey is struggling here.
I wrote the
4
Battle of
in the
5
first
Ares.
round. Okay, next question. In the realm of the DC
Yep.
EU.
That is exactly it.
DCEU. In Batman versus Superman, what is used to kill Doomsday?
A super punch.
5, 4, 3, 2,
I don't know, spell
and
it,
1.
but
Pens
that's.
down, please, Coy.
Oh, I
One
did.
Roman spear.
That's incorrect. Can't take that. And Mark.
Kryptonite.
Kryptonite with kryptonite tip spear is correct. Kryptonite is the answer we're looking for. Kryptonite is the answer. So Mara gets it
I
7-2.
put kryptonite spear.
That would work.
Kryptonite.
I put kryptonite with spear.
All right, eighth question comes in the category of Star Wars. What is the name of Anakin Skywalker's mother?
Oh my god. I don't remember.
I'm gonna do it phonetically.
5, 4,
It's like.
3,
She
1.
something
Pens down,
S.
And Mara.
Shmee.
That is
That's
correct.
Damn it.
Coy.
Apologetic.
Mara hits
Damn
it.
it.
Mara,
I put
you talk about earning your nickname.
I knew it started with an S.
So far,
Shmee.
2. Coy
Shmee.
Jandreau is in serious trouble here, down 6 points as we get to our next question. Category of Marvel films. Who played Colonel William Stryker in X2?
I know this. He also played the original Hannibal Lecter and the Chief in Super Troopers 1 and 2.
4,
Damn
3,
it. I don't remember his name.
2, 1, and Coy.
Give him the
Brian
goddamn
Tiberius
time.
Cox.
That's correct.
Yeah. I want Danny Houston.
Missed the first one. Okay, so
that's Wolverine Origins.
Mara is human. She
Brian
missed one.
Cox.
She just
No.
missed one.
Damn
Feels
it.
good. I lean.
So, and yeah, Coy's able to get a
Damn,
little bit of ground there,
Coy.
but still down by 5, but there was a still 5-point lead. Okay.
Final question in round 1. Final question comes in the category of mixed bag. Mixed bag. In Scott Pilgrim versus the World, what color is Ramona's hair when Scott first meets her?
I'll just go what came to mind first.
Yeah, this was what came to mind first.
5,
Purple.
4, 3.
We had a Scott Pilgrim question in
Or
ours
blue
too.
is too,
One.
yeah.
Pens down,
I don't
please. Mara.
That's now.
Blue.
That's incorrect. Correct. Coy.
Green.
Also incorrect.
Looking for pink.
Pink.
Oh, pink.
That's a tough
But
one.
still, what an amazing round for
She
Mara.
always
Not if
changing
you
her
watched
hair.
it a million
Points
times.
there.
Yeah, she always
Possible
changing her
10
hair.
points. And now we get to round
We're lucky
number
Sex Bomb
2, a
popped in my
5-point
head
lead
because
here
I
for
couldn't
Mara.
remember at that time
And
when we
number 2 works
had
like
that
this.
match.
The
Yeah.
competitors will
You gotta
spin
just,
the
we are
wheel.
Sex Bomb.
That's how I got it.
Second.
You're gonna go second. All right, Coy. I like the strategy here.
I like sometimes you gotta
Yep.
put the pressure on, sometimes put the pressure on them.
Give it a good spin
Boy
here.
walks
Coy.
up, he looks damn good.
Wheel
next
could
to
change
the
it all.
man There.
Yeah.
Spin. That's a good spin. That's a good spin.
From the Mustang.
Spin is in.
He looks like he gains that.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, and where are you gonna land on?
Middle Earth.
Middle
Nope.
Earth, Chief.
Gonna spin.
That'd be me. I'd be spinning it before it stopped.
Middle Earth and Star Trek is really what you need to be strong in
Yeah.
this league, I think, in order to be a
Yeah, I think you have to.
Kalinowski's cracked that code though. Middle Earth is when you really
Middle
need to get
Earth, and
down.
I feel like Middle Earth and Star Trek is one that you would need to
That's
get.
okay for Coy. That's okay.
That's so close.
That was close.
DC. It almost hit opponent's choice and put himself.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
trouble.
Got Middle Earth again.
Yeah, 5. Right?
Good. Yeah. 5
All
questions
right.
here for Coy.
5 questions coming down the pipeline for you, Coy, in the category of DC. First one. What is the name of the city that Hal Jordan is from in Green Lantern?
Capital City.
That's incorrect.
Oh,
Oh,
For the steal,
Mara.
Coastal City?
Capitalsburg.
no.
I would have.
for my nerd pride, can I say Coast City now?
I
You
mean,
can say it now.
Coast City.
you kind of already did,
I did.
which would have
Almost. Yeah,
I know
careful.
the answer. I'm sorry.
been. All
Okay,
right.
question 2.
Question 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5. Who played troubled LAPD detective Angela Dodson, who was investigating the suicide of her twin sister in Constantine?
Rachel Weisz.
Rachel Weisz.
I really liked that Constantine movie, to be fair. We
It's
actually
fun.
have it.
Yeah,
All
it's
right,
fun.
multiple choice. A. Liv Tyler. B. Rachel Wise. C. Gwyneth Paltrow. D. Maria Bello.
Rachel Weisz.
That's correct.
Maria
for
Bello, who
points.
took over for Rachel Weisz in The Mummy 3.
8-4 trying to get a little bit of ground here.
All right.
Pick it up.
Third
Dragon
question
Emperor.
in Batman and Robin. Poison Ivy crashes the Save the Rainforest charity ball by dressing as what?
A gorilla. I know Forever and Batman and Robin very well,
Fine.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
A jaguar. B. A flamingo. C. An alligator. D. A gorilla.
A flamingo.
That's incorrect.
A gorilla.
That's
1
correct for
point.
steal.
Mara, big steal there.
Fourth question. Fourth question.
Yeah.
Fourth question. In 2009's Watchmen, what is the name of Night Owl 2's ship?
Who?
The Floater.
4.
Multiple choice.
I knew it. A. Archimedes. B. Merlin. C. Euclid. D.
Archimedes.
Go C.
Plutarch.
Archimedes.
I've never seen Watchmen, so I don't know.
A?
That's correct for a point.
Isn't that the name of the little
Alright,
metallic
Corey,
owl
you
in
have to
Clash of
give
the
yourself
Titans?
1 point here. This is your final question.
All
Your
right,
point.
final question out of 5. What is the name of the hulking supervillain that doesn't speak and was imprisoned along with Zod and in Superman
Non.
and released in Superman 2?
No.
Non.
Joyce?
A. Non. B. Ren. C. Vex. D. Sig.
D.
That's incorrect.
A.
That is correct.
Damn, girl, killing it.
Confidently stealing.
This is big because Mara, if she lands on something that she's good at here, she could knock out Koi here in the second round. But if she
Non,
lands on
Elsa,
something
and
she's got,
Zod.
to get something back with some steals. So Mara,
Zod!
please
Zod!
hit the wheel here too and give it a big spin.
Good old Terrence,
hit it?
yeah.
Yeah, please go give it a kick.
I finally
Big spin.
realized why Robert doesn't like Man of Steel as much.
I gotta tell you.
More so
Man.
Michael Shannon's version of Zod.
Rotations.
It's just
It's going around.
bland.
And
And it is
Star Trek.
Star Trek.
what's she gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
You know,
Are you looking
It's
at
a tough
Dan?
category. A lot of people don't stay on Star
she
Trek.
is a
She's there for
scientist, so
every
maybe
Merle
she-
match.
Maybe she could go to her.
She's gonna
She's
keep
gonna
Star
keep-
Ooh,
Trek.
snap.
Damn, girl.
That is one that you need to know in the inner
I don't
geekdom
even think
for
Dan
sure.
Merle or Mark
Yep.
Riley would go.
All right, here we go.
But you know, I think that guy person might go there. I heard about this Andrew Guy.
Oh,
you ever think
damn.
shots at
Yeah.
guy?
There you go.
Shots at guy. All right. All
You know,
right.
I get so pumped up from throwing all that shade.
That's why you got the
All right.
sunglasses.
Here we go. Here's the first question here. 5 questions, Mara, in the realm of Star Trek. Who directed 2016 Star Trek Beyond?
Justin Lin,
2 points.
thank you from
Question 2.
last time.
Leonard
Yeah.
Rosenman composed the score for which Star Trek film?
Star Trek 3, the Sir. Wait. Yes. No. Wait. Hold on. My brain.
I have no
5,
idea.
Search for Spot.
4, 3, 2.
Star Trek 3, the Search for Spock.
Incorrect.
I know which one.
Is this The Wrath of Conn, Star Trek 2?
That's awesome.
It's not.
It
Looking
is
for.
Star Trek 4.
Yes, for the voyage home. That is correct. All right. Question number 3. In what Star Trek movie do we see a cameo by Christian Slater as a communications officer?
What? Really? I gotta check that out. I gotta check this out, Doc. I'll say 5.
3,
Lay it on me, JTE.
2. All right. Mara asked for a repeat. In what Star Trek movie do we see a cameo by Christian Slater as a communications officer?
I have no idea. I need to watch all this. I need to watch the Star Trek movies.
5.
4, 3.
What's the name of
Star
5?
Trek 2, The Wrath of Khan.
Incorrect. Coy?
I'm gonna go with the answer, the Voyage Home.
That's also incorrect.
Ain't your gang, Dave. Star Trek 6, The Undiscovered Country.
Ah, you were
So
close.
then now question number 4.
Not close enough.
Question number 4. What is the name of the ship that Conn takes over in Star Trek II, The Wrath of Conn?
Didn't we just have this?
I don't remember. Did we?
I want to go to multiple choice.
A. Constitution. B. The Reliant. C. Dakota. D. Excalibur.
Reliant. Yeah, I feel like we just had this. Different wording, but same answer.
5, 4.
C.
Incorrect.
It was Reliant.
That's correct for 1 point.
Yeah.
Coy picks up some. All right, so your
That's what I thought C was.
I feel like it was what
final
started.
Your
What
final
ship did
question.
Wrath of Conn
Final
start on?
question here.
I think
All
that
right.
was Reliant.
In Star Trek Beyond, which member of the Enterprise crew is the first to meet the scavenger Jayla?
Scotty.
For
Yeah.
2 points.
That one.
Look at that.
Damn,
He
yeah.
got himself in a
I need to
14,
revisit
6,
Beyond.
it's an
Yeah, I
8-point
did like.
lead.
It's fun.
He was able to
yeah.
get himself out of knockout territory, but he is
Sophia
in
Boutella.
desperate need
Yeah.
to hope that Mara does not have
Yeah.
a great round 3 here because he is in TKO territory here now. Ken, round number 3 works like this. Boy, you chose the category of Who Said It. Who said it? 2 points.
Quotes?
In Attack of the Clones, which character said, "This party's over"?
Samuel Jackson, Mace Windu.
I can't remember that.
It's actually why we say this party is over at the end.
3.
Did you know that?
Is there multiple
I did
choices?
not know that it was
Only
from Sam Jackson.
Right,
You
Mace
learn
Windu.
something new every day.
Mace Windu. All right, so now you have to hit have to hit your 3 or you will lose via TKO, and the amazing one.
We start with Obi-Wan and we end with Mace Windu.
15 is Star Wars. 15 is Star Wars. All right. Here we go.
It's a double.
In Return of the
win.
Jedi, who tries to hotwire the door to the end or bump
Han Solo.
to end up closing
Because he does the-
another glass door.
And he goes back to doing it.
We were just watching a combined GIF of Tatum from Scream
Han Solo.
and Han Solo.
Yep.
All right, keeping yourself alive now. In order to
Drag it
tie
out,
the game,
Coy.
In order to tie the game, you have to hit the 5. If you do not hit the 5, Mara will win via TKO. Here it is, Coy. You chose number 5. Number 5. The Hobbit. The Hobbit.
His face instantly.
Here you go. Name 2 of the 3 trolls that tried to cook and eat Bilbo and the dwarves in The Hobbit.
Bollock, Follick, and Moloch. I have no idea.
5,
Tip, tip,
4,
chip, chip, and Meemaw.
2, 1.
Roseanne.
Damn, girl! Mara! There you go. Hell yeah.
The amazing Mara.
You earned him.
What a tape you had.
Look, I gotta tell you, sometimes in life a star is born and that star was waiting there for everyone to turn around and say, look at that shine. I don't like to crown people too early. That puts a lot of pressure on them, but this was an amazing match. A hard second round category, Star Trek, that stuff gets deep, but she still came out ahead, and I'm really impressed with what I saw here today.
Look, if I'm Mike Kalinowski or Adam Lavick or Rachel Cushing, Emma, and any of these people, I'm looking over my shoulder and I'm saying, whoa, who's that?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was an amazing, no pun intended, first round here, and it was a battle. It was an absolute battle to where she just kept hitting, and it was that first round. She only missed 2 questions.
Yeah.
Then she goes with Star Trek. She does fairly well in Star
Fairly
Trek.
well.
You know, she didn't go to multiple choice a couple times, which probably was a smart move because Corey couldn't steal.
Couldn't steal.
Yeah.
And sometimes you'll learn the inner workings of the game on the fly as he plays. Again, just the first match, but she's watched a lot. But I think she brought in a very specific skill set, what she knows, and a lot of personality. You know, I love seeing that there.
Well, it was a
She's
lot
fun.
of fun to watch that match and watch, like you said, I think a new star in the Inner Geekdom division has been born, and she is the amazing Mara Knopic. We're going to find out what's next for her. And Jen Sturger has both the amazing Mara Knopic and Crazy Coy Jandreau. Here we go.
What's up, movie trivia Schmoedown fans? Jen Sturger here with the amazing one, Mara Knopic. I think I butchered that.
No,
We
no,
all did.
I'm good enough for government work.
Oh, good. That was a phenomenal first match. I mean, I think we haven't seen a performance like that from someone's first match since Rachel Cushing. How are you feeling right now?
I mean, just being put in the leagues with her is really complimentary, but, you know, it can go either way. Coy, it can be vicious, and I was just lucky I came out on top.
The lights usually get to people their first time out there, but you seemed really comfortable. Tell me how you were feeling after that first round.
Well, you know,
I feel like it's easiest the
always great
first
to be
time, and
very
it just
first time,
gets
your very first
harder
question to know you know
every
the
Not
answer.
always.
Because you put this pressure on you.
Well, you know, you can just kind of keep that momentum going. Plus, I legitimately have nothing else to do today, so this is so fun.
So now, that was your first match ever.
Yeah.
What's next for you? Like, I mean, you know we're in the middle of this tournament right now, and you're going to be facing some of the toughest competition we have in the Inner Geekdom. Some new faces, but there's some legitimate killers out there right now. Are you feeling a little bit nervous having being thrust into it in the middle of this?
I would be lying if I said it hadn't crossed my mind, but to answer your first question, the very next thing I'm going to do is get a life-threatening milkshake.
Life-threatening milkshake.
Yep. We'll talk later.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Anyway.
That's what he does. That's what he did to us
There's
at
a
the
lot of
live
chaos
event.
going around here right now. You know, a lot
He
of
just
changes
walks
in
behind,
power,
you don't even know
apparently.
he's there.
But what is, you know, not chaotic is that I feel like we found a new female superstar here.
Well,
Aw.
I don't know if I want to call myself a superstar,
There you
but
go.
I would be willing to accept the moniker of the Brown Dwarf Star.
I mean, you came out though with the nickname Amazing. That's a really hard nickname to, you know, own up to, and I feel like you matched it.
Well, the good news is the Amazing Spider-Man gave me a really low bar to clear.
That's
Aww. Oh, damn.
Yeah, I'm excited. Just happy to be a part of the team.
God, I love you so much already. This is
Damn,
going to be a
girl.
really fun time for all of us, I think.
Oh, I like it. Can we be friends? Do you want to go hang out?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
I don't
Barney's
even want to do my
Beanery.
next interview.
Dad, I made one friend today.
Yeah.
Oh boy, boy.
And
You're
multiple
so good
fans.
at least.
I looked good losing.
Love-
That felt good. Dignity was there, is visually.
Look, don't sell yourself short. You have competed against some of the biggest names in the Inner Geekdom League. But how did Mara match up to those?
She was calm,
How did
calculated.
it feel losing to her instead of losing to everybody else?
I liked losing to her. She was calm, she was calculated. I'm going to lose and keep losing. Then I want to lose to greats. And I thought she did great. I really respected how controlled she was going through it, how she didn't really falter when a new category popped up. She just handled it. Like when Star Trek came up, she was like, this is mine, I'm going to take care of it. I really respect her as a fighter. That was really impressive.
Now, I mean, this is your second loss, in an actual match, but God, I can't even count how many otherwise.
4-1. I can count up.
What makes you keep coming back?
I love the game. I love the game. I love the people. I like the challenge, and I'm proud of what I lost on today. I lost on a Hobbit question. I would never have gotten there. I would not have.
Do you ever think about studying the things you are good at?
Okay, so the problem for me is I watched The Hobbit, and it's just 9 hours of loss. Nothing sits in. You watch the Hobbit.
That would
movie,
be
and
basically
in one
him
hour.
over here. We
Nothing
watched
gonna
all
stick.
Lord of the Rings. It would be
That's me in Lord of the
So
Rings.
for me, it's just the experience of watching that won't retain knowledge. So when a category like that comes up, there's only so much you can fake enjoyment, and then you're just hurting yourself.
Yeah.
So the things I got right, I'm proud
Don't get
of.
me wrong,
Series
though.
of
If I was in
Hobbit,
Inner
I
Geekdom,
can
I would
tell
have a
that
notebook
one
out and I would be
I felt it
studying.
viscerally as soon as
Don't know
capital
what
came out
would
of my
stick,
mouth.
though.
So I'm just happy I knew the stuff I actually
Maureen
know.
O'Hara,
I'm happy
I
about,
wrote that
having
down
my
in the
fandom
book, too,
represented.
and
I think a lot of it was me losing.
needed
on
multiple
things
choice
that
to get that
would
one.
not have known anyway. So
McClintock.
this loss to me hurt a lot less because my competitor was great. The things I lost aren't things that I'm really as passionate about, and I love doing it for you guys. I have fun being here, so I hope that translates.
Yeah, you're not exactly playing slouches. You know that, right?
Yeah.
You're losing to some of the biggest names in the league. So that
That's the
said,
JV team. I just need a little,
who would you like to face?
my someone off the street.
I would love to see him go up against
We're done.
Taylor
Thanks, guys.
Robinson. She's
Oh,
in
yeah.
Geekdom.
Yeah.
Coy
Just very
trailer.
excited. You can see she's
I'd like
ready
to see
get
that.
going.
Yes.
She said, "Bring it on.
Taylor
Who's it next?"
versus
She doesn't
Coy.
know, because it could be. You never know with Kalinowski. He switches things up now. He's apparently running the show when it comes to Inner Geekdom. It could be Emma. It could be Adam Lavick. Who knows? It could be Rachel Cushing. We don't know yet. We're gonna find out. But that was something. And Coy still wants to keep playing. I like Coy. Coy's like that fighter. Every once in a while he'll get in the ring. He'll get clipped in the jaw and he gets right back up and wants to fight again.
In 80s wrestling terms, he's Barry Horowitz. Nice suit. But I like his personality. I like him as a person, and I know some. I'm a grumpy
He's
guy.
Bobby
So,
Backlund.
Coy makes me happy.
Well, of course.
Rear
he's
naked
one of the
chokehold.
nicest people I've ever met. So he'll be in this league for a long time, even if he's 1-40. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching the match. What do you guys think? I think
Maybe
we
it
just
was a
found
cross-faced
story
chicken
inside
wing. I
Inner
can't
Geekdom.
remember.
Leave your comments. Let us know. And make sure,
Wrestling.
once again, to thank all of the patrons out there. You're the reason this league is able to happen.
Chicken
at all.
head with
Without
duck
you guys,
feet.
not happening.
And a
So make
woman's
sure you go
face,
on
too.
over to
Oh, that's rad.
patreon.com/Schmoedown.
Ooh, they got a new
Check out all the
Patreon
stuff we got going
picture.
on in the Collider Collision. As of today, the way it stands, the main event for the team
we gotta talk about
in
that.
an Iron Man match.
Big
The
update.
Patriots trying to get their belts back
Big
as they go
update.
up against the current champions above the line. And then you have Andrew Guy decides he thinks he can go up against what some say is the
Dude,
greatest
that
of all
match
time.
right there
Dangerous
is gonna,
Dan
like,
Rowe
make
makes
or
his
break
return to
the
ring
Schmoedown,
at the Collider
like,
Collision. Then
for
look
sure.
at the Star Wars
As far as, like, break the
Alex,
internet.
the
That
demon
ain't
demon,
right.
new challenger, going
They
up
didn't
against
update the
champion,
video.
Sam, the Warrior Whitwer. Rachel Cushing is set to battle against Eric Zipper, and
That'll be
then
exciting
finally you have the triple threat match between
That'll
Mark
be fun.
Andreyko, the
Janine!
Machine, Janine, and
Who you got
Sassy
in that match?
Stacey Howard. That coming up at the Collider.
I gotta go with our girl, man,
Round 2 of the
Janine.
tournament.
Topic. I gotta go Five Club
Did a
though.
great
I gotta
job.
go
That was
Andreyko.
Good. Looking forward to Collider Collision, even though I'm not gonna be a part of it competing. That's
Well,
a
you'll be
whole
there. You'll be
another
there.
thing.
You'll
But
be there.
I'll buy a ticket. Don't worry. I'll support. I'll be there.
All right.
But it was fun calling this match with you today.
All right, so guys, thanks again. Leave a comment. Talk to us soon. Join the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook group, as well as listening to the Schmoedown Rundown every Saturday on the Collider Factory podcast feed, as well as the YouTube SK Plus. All right, guys, thank you very much. See you next time.
Yeah.
Just chilling.
Just chilling.
Who is it? Who is it?
It's Mike.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hey. How you doing?
Hi.
Great match. Fantastic. Do you have anything to say?
Hello.
That's nice, but I was thinking a little more along the lines of thank you.
For being a jerk to pillows.
We're gonna go that way, huh? No, because no one knew who you were, and now they do because of me. This competition was only 10 competitors, now it's 16. So you're one of those lonely 6 that are now part of it.
That
So
should
I
be
would think
8.
when someone does something nice for you, you're gonna make a name for yourself. Kind of thank you. That's how I was brought up. I just don't know. You know, maybe not everyone's like that, but you know, that's me.
Thank you.
Doing his.
That really seems sincere. So, yeah, let me stop you right there. You're one of those people that don't get stuff and you don't thank me for it, huh? Okay.
So,
Okay.
you said from me.
I'm sorry, I'm distracted by the people
I
in the
know.
back.
I am going to pick Mara Knopic to become one of these 6 that may have an opportunity to do something. I have no idea who you are. We don't know each other.
Oh.
Why do I need to thank you for orchestrating the opportunity for my complete success?
I'm not talking orchestrating. I'm just giving you an opportunity to become a superstar. But it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna, you know, you're one of those people. I'm one of these people. And you know what? Listen, you had a great win. You keep on winning. I'm gonna keep on winning. We'll see where that takes.
See you in the end.
Just one course correction there.
Okay. Yes.
Brown dwarf star.
Right against the brown. I don't know about that.
So yes, I'm right there with you. It was what was going on in the background, being that we've been to Collider before. It was Snyder sitting across from Roca, which was...
It's sad though now because Perry used to sit across from Roca.
Perry and Roca were right in front of each other, and we had a whole Ash vs. Evil Dead conversation with Perry and Roca sitting right there. But now they have Snyder and Roca across from each other at the desks, and that's fantastic. It's fantastic just because Snyder and Roca
The
are
relationship,
always,
yeah.
of course, just behind the screen and in front of the screen. It's fantastic. But that was just a little, observation in this post-credit scene. But yes, Knopic, dominant. I love her attitude, like Jen said.
Her attitude is by far like one of the best. It's like calm, collected, but she pulls like the punches in there too. She's got a couple of those jokes, and it's really exciting. And I love her like confidence in here too, because it's just like, you know what, I want to do this, and I could play. So what kind of thing, what? She's being a brown dwarf star.
She is going
massive.
to dominate. She is going to occupy that same space and basically suck the life out of everything around her. Or at least, in terms of the Inner Geekdom players and competitors. But what happens when the wheel lands on something that isn't upper alley? Or is there anything that is not upper alley? We don't know yet. But it has taken awareness from Mike Kalinowski. He is seeing that she is a possible threat coming up in the ranks, but it doesn't matter because, as we've seen, the corruption could change it any way he wants it to be. He can throw her against Rachel Cushing if he wants, and she happens to succeed against Zipper, and he basically stop her any way he can from reaching him. Granted, it looks like you don't want to have your main eventers going to the end. I know Christian did a whole thing during his drive to work about how it's smart of Kalinowski to kind of put himself at odds ends with Rachel Cushing. But at the same time...
So that way they can collide.
Right, but at the same time, Showman, sure. Kalinowski wanting to make it to the end, it would be fantastic for him to have Zipper knock her out. And then he gets to go up against Zipper just in a confidence mentality. But now he's got to look out for Knopic. Also with that carpool that Christian was doing, made the announcement that we are no longer getting Sam Witwer defending his championship against our boy Alex Damon because he can't defend it.
It makes sense. I mean, he is a busy guy. He is active within his field of work, and so it's it could be hard for him to hold that belt and not being able to come and play. And I know that there's a lot of people that are like, well, they should just wait for him, and it's like it could be forever, like not forever, but it could be a while.
They say like 6 months or something.
Yeah, it could be a while until we get that. And I mean, I kind of want to see Damon step in there and play somebody and see if he can finally get that belt.
It's Star Wars proper for Sam Witwer, so we understand the man was the voice of Darth Maul in the Solo movie. Granted, they halted that whole thing, so
spoilers.
He ain't. Yeah, well, you should have watched it. It was fun. But yeah, he is in that film as the voice of Darth Maul, and I don't know what else he's doing unless he's going to be joining up in Filoni's new Resistance Resistance animated series. So the man's busy, understandable, and it makes sense for us to have some sort of high caliber match. Now, who's going to come in? I've seen people talking about maybe Freddie Prinze Jr. coming in. Yeah, Kanan ain't going to be around for a little while. Spoilers. But you can have Freddie Prinze Jr. step in, maybe, with the other half of the Force Bros. I, personally, would love to see them fly Jeremy Jahns in to compete against Alex Damon in the Star Wars match, because Jeremy Jahns did an amazing job, and the only other one would be John Campea. But unfortunately, there's too much bad blood right now with John Campea and this whole Collider world just getting involved. He's doing his own thing. So, for me, Jeremy Jahns would be the way I would want to see it go.
Yeah, Jeremy Jahns. I can't think of anybody else
that's been in it.
Right, as of right now, that can go up against Damon. I know people are like, well, why don't they just bring Scrimshaw, or they could bring Ken Knapsack? It's like, yeah, but they lost against Damon.
It undoes that whole match.
Exactly, so that can't happen for now. Right. Obviously, they'll be back for sure, but you have to have somebody else go up against Alex Damon. I feel like they're going to get somebody that has been there, but hasn't really shown their knowledge of Star Wars, but knows Star Wars, and they're going to pull them in there.
The only ones that I could think of that would be on hand that wouldn't be somebody had to fly in, because Jeremy was just there too for E3, it would be Riley or Roca. I mean, the guys hosted Far, Far Away after Tiffany Smith and Christian Harloff both hosted it, so those guys know their stuff, and they haven't really shown their hand, or at least thrown their hat in the ring in the Star Wars world. Granted, Roka's still carrying on that whole Bespin thing, which sucks because the man loves Star Wars. But yeah, Riley or Roka would be the other ones. But either way, we shall see what happens with the Star Wars match at Collider Collision. Thank you guys for watching our reaction to the match between Jandreau and Knopic. What did you guys think? Let us know in the comments below. You can also like and subscribe.
And do the thing on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Stardust.
All the social networking gin joints, you know where they are. Kicking the party, fuel the party, keep the party going. Hit our Patreon, gets us where we need to go. Hit up our Spreadshirt / Late to the Party. Check out the designs we have there. Yeah, you can get it on a freaking mug, on a bandana. You can get it on a backpack, a mouse pad.
And right now, if you go, they're doing what, 15% off?
15% off. You can just get anything you want, and it's 15% off for the next 2 weeks. So thank you guys so much, and as always,
now it's time to say goodbye.
And this party is over. Man.